Yeah. Okay, move. Let's go.
Hello, this is Jason Matthews. I'm a recently retired law enforcement officer. I was also a use of force instructor and a taser instructor during my career. And in this video, I'm going to be commenting on this public domain video that was released out of Florida. I'll be giving you my perspective based on my training and experience and providing you some information that the general public doesn't know about law enforcement. I'll be watching and reacting to what I'm seeing in real time, just like you. Stay to the end to watch the full video without commentary. But before we get started, if you support the police, click the like button. And if you do not support the police, click the dislike button. It's anonymous, and I'm just curious of where you stand. Okay, let's get started. So what I'm hearing already here in this short video is one officer is talking to another officer. And I believe there's at least two officers here. Could be more, but the reason why I say that is even though we hear the voice of only one officer is giving another officer a tactical command. And I recognize this because of my experience in the U.S. military. And that command is move. It's a tactical command that one officer or one soldier would give to another to move forward. And so this is being borrowed from the U.S. military and translates over to law enforcement. Because sometimes in law enforcement, we have to do tactical moves such as this, even though they're less formal. So we have at least two officers concealing themselves in this vegetation. And that's another thing that is borrowed from the U.S. military, concealment. They're concealing themselves from being seen from, could be the general public, or in this case, a suspect that they do not want to see them. And so let's move forward. Let's continue on and see what's going to happen in this video as they move forward.
So 6 outside walking up. Hey, man. Hey, come here. Stop. Watch yourself. Hey, man, step out of the car for us, bud. Stop.
You hear the command he gave him twice, actually. Stop. Very clear, concise, and short command, and that's for a reason. So there's no question about the command that he's giving this individual. So good job on this officer giving a short, clear, concise command. Stop.
Stop. Step out of the car for us. Stop, both of you. Stop. Step out of the car for him, man. All right? No guns on you, nothing like that, man? All right, step out for him, bud.
You hear what he asked him? He said, no guns on you or anything? And the individual shook his head, no.
We'll explain what's going on here in a minute, sir, okay? Step out of the car. Okay, you don't have a gun or anything on you, right, man? All right, step away.
Now he said, you don't have a gun on you or anything, right? Or something to that effect. And again, if you listen, he says no. So that's twice he's confirmed he does not have a gun or a weapon on him.
Step away from the car. Step away from the car. Step.
So something's wrong here. He's told him to step away from the car several times, and the individual is lodging himself between the vehicle and the door. So something suspicious is happening here. That's why now, as you can see on the screen, the officer has put hands on the individual to control him.
Step away. Stop.
So now we have a use of force happening. What is the use of force? Use of force could be a whole range of different things, but putting hands on someone is a use of force. It's something to control their actions, using exactly what it says, force, forcing someone to do something. And so now, as you watch at the bottom of the screen there, he's confirmed that he didn't have a gun twice to the officer, but now down there on the sidewalk below the vehicle, it appears that there's a gun, and it was right where he was standing.
Stop. Stay there.
I don't know if you saw that or noticed that, but there's another individual who I believe is a suspect who now has his hands on top of his head. He was smoking a cigarette before this use of force started, and now all of a sudden he has his hands over the top of his head. So I don't know if he's doing that voluntarily or the officer told him, the secondary officer, before he went to assist this second officer in the use of force, restraining this suspect. I don't know if he told him to put his hands on his head. I didn't hear anything. If you did, comment down below and tell me what you heard or what you saw. You can watch it at the end of the video, the full video without commentary here in a minute.
.49 Central.
Come here. You have anything else on you?
90 Central, you read intact? Or 49 to 90? Stay there. We got him and the 0. Stay over there for me. Step over there. Put him up against the front of the car. You freaking stupid?
Spread your legs.
Huh? You freaking idiot?
So you get killed.
So now he's saying he's a freaking idiot. He's telling him that because probably the officer his adrenaline is pumping right now, and he's probably upset because why? He asked him twice if he had a gun, and the individual told him no, and yet there was a gun right there. We saw it on video. So it's understandable the officer would be upset because really, I don't know where that gun was exactly. It's hard to tell in the video, but he could have easily pulled that gun and shot the officer.
You just hang tight for us for just a minute here.
Pull the gun out as we're trying to get him to step out of the car. Yes. No, we were trying to get him to step away from the car. Hey, put him in a car.
Now, as you can see, this officer is giving commands. And just so you know, the officer doesn't necessarily have to be a supervisor to be giving commands. What we have, and it's pretty much generally accepted nowadays throughout all of law enforcement, it's called the incident command system. And that is whatever officer who is the primary officer on scene is the incident commander of the incident. And so even if a supervisor arrives on scene to take over the incident or to be a supervisor, that officer who is in charge of the scene is in charge of the scene until another officer, could be a supervisor, comes and officially takes over that position from him. So he could be ordering his own supervisor to do things on the scene before that supervisor takes over the scene itself. And so this is a whole system that is set up nationwide in the United States so that different agencies can talk to each other and coordinate activities with each other. It generally went into place after 9/11. And so that means if another agency, for example, which would make it even more complicated, were to arrive on scene, that officer would be ordering other officers from other agencies to do things to assist on that scene. And also, as you saw there, this officer is unloading the firearm. He took it to the rear of the vehicle, and just as a safety precaution, this is probably right now, at this moment, the safest place to unload the weapon. So he knows it is unloaded and it won't go off, or it's just in a safe position.
Can you get him ran in the call? Just talk to him real quick. Yeah, that's that.
So exactly what I just said. There's other officers arriving on scene. We don't know who they are. We don't know if they're supervisors or not. But this officer is giving them orders on telling them what to do to coordinate the entire incident.
Bravo 49 Central. Can you copy a serial number on a firearm?
And finally, what you're hearing right now at the end of this video, this officer is calling his dispatch with the firearm. And what he just asked is his dispatch over the radio to be ready to receive a serial number of that firearm so that they can run it through a database to check to see if there's any issues with that firearm, who it belongs to, if it's stolen, for example. And so what that officer will do is he will transmit to his dispatch the serial number of that firearm, and they will run it through that database for checks. Okay, before I play the full video without commentary, if you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to be notified when new videos are released. Take care and have a great day.
Yeah. Okay, move. Let's go. 76 outside, walking up. Hey, man. Hey, come here. Stop. Watch yourself. Hey, man, step out of the car for us, bud. Stop. Step out of the car for us. Stop, both of you, stop. Step out of the car for him, man. All right? No guns on you, nothing like that, man? All right, step out for him, bud. We'll explain what's going on here in a minute, sir, okay? Step out of the car. Okay, you don't have a gun or anything on you, right, man? All right, step away from the car. Step away from the car. Step away. Stop. Stay there. 49 Central.
Come here. You have anything else on you?
90 Central, you re-intact? Or 49 to 90? Stay there. We got him and the 0. Stay over there for me. Step over there. Put him up against the front of the car. You freaking stupid?
Spread your legs.
Huh? You freaking idiot?
So you get killed. You just hang tight for us for just a minute here.
Pull the gun out as we're trying to get him to step out of the car. Yes. No, we were trying to get him to step away from the car. Hey, put him in a car. Can you get him ran in the car? Just talk to him real quick. Yeah, that's Dad. Bravo 49 Central. Can you copy a serial number on a firearm?